Right now, your phone is within arm's reach. You already know you're going to check it soon. No notification needed, no reason needed. But the real answer for why isn't bad habit. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was built to do 200,000 years ago, in a place with no phones at all. Picture that world. Tall grass, shifting shadows at the edge of camp. Survival depended on attention. A rustle in the bushes might be wind. It might be a leopard. The humans who lived long enough to have children were the ones who checked. Again and again. That scanning system still lives inside you. It never got the memo that the leopards are gone. Neuroscientist Joseph Ledoux spent decades mapping how the brain detects threat, and his research on the amygdala showed something unsettling. It reacts to danger before your conscious mind understands what it saw. It fires first and asks questions later. Your phone has quietly plugged itself into that circuit. Every buzz, every red notification dot, your amygdala treats it like a snapped twig in the grass. Something changed. Check it, now. But your phone isn't just triggering fear. It's triggering something harder to resist. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner ran experiments on pigeons that explain, decades later, why you can't put your phone down. Peck a lever and sometimes food appears. Not every time. Randomly. The pigeons on that random schedule pecked obsessively, far more than the ones rewarded reliably. This is a variable reward schedule, and it's the exact mechanism behind your notifications. Sometimes you check and there's nothing. Sometimes there's something that makes your whole day better. You never know which. That unpredictability is one of the most compelling patterns psychology has ever documented, and it's running in your pocket right now. So your brain is caught between two ancient systems: a threat detector that treats every buzz like a possible predator, a reward system that treats every check like a possible jackpot. Why would evolution build a brain this easy to hijack? Because for almost all of human history, nothing existed that could exploit it. There was no infinite scroll engineered by teams of behavioral scientists to keep you looking 1 second longer. Your ancestors' world gave them a handful of unpredictable, high-stakes moments a day. Your phone gives you hundreds. There's a second layer, and it might sting the most. Psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky found that losses feel roughly twice as powerful as equivalent gains. This shaped nearly every decision your ancestors made, especially about the group. Now apply that to your phone. Every unread message feels like a small, nagging loss. Your brain doesn't file this as mildly inconvenient. It files it the way it would file being left out of the group, back when exclusion could mean starvation. You're not overreacting to your phone. You're reacting exactly the way an ancient brain reacts to the threat of being left behind. Think about how it feels when your battery dies in public. That flicker of unease. For your ancestors, isolation from the group wasn't an inconvenience. It was a death sentence. Your phone has become a symbolic tether to the tribe, and losing it sets off alarms far older than the device itself. This is why willpower alone rarely works. You're not fighting a bad habit. You're fighting a survival system doing exactly what it was built to do, just in a world it was never designed for. Here's what almost nobody says, though. The same wiring that makes you check your phone constantly once made humans extraordinary at reading danger, tracking animals, noticing the smallest shift in another person's face. The hypervigilance draining into your screen used to be a survival superpower. The wiring isn't the problem. The target is. So what do you do with a brain built for leopards, living in a world of push notifications? You can't switch off the amygdala, but you can change what it's pointed at. Researchers studying digital behavior have found that simply moving your phone out of arm's reach changes checking behavior more than willpower ever does, because your ancestral brain wasn't built to resist temptation. It was built to respond to distance. Out of sight was, for most of human history, genuinely out of reach. Tonight, when your phone buzzes on the nightstand, notice what happens in your body before you even pick it up. That small jolt, that pull, that's not modern anxiety. That's your ancestors, the ones who survived by watching the dark still standing guard inside you. Right now, your phone is within arm's reach. And underneath that simple habit, a 200,000-year-old instinct is still wide awake, still listening, still waiting for the leopard that never comes.